Hey everyone, Dave Bratanek here with Coldwell Banker Southwest Realty. Today we're going to go through the market stats of what happened in June of 2026. As usual, we'll compare them to last month and to the year before. So let's just get right into it. We'll start with the total number of sales. So the number of sales was actually up for June. 170 sales in the residential market in Sarnia-Lambton, that's up 4.9% from June of last year. Which is kind of good news here. Looking at the year-to-date number, there's 739 sales so far this year. That's down about 9% by this point last year. So what that kind of is indicating to me is that while sales are down, they are starting to pick up as the year goes on. We're a little bit late on the spring market, but we did see a long, cold winter this year, and so that might have just pushed those buyers and sellers a little bit later into the market. We'll see what happens in July. Obviously, we would like this trend to continue because sales activity is good. So we're hopeful for that. If you look at the number of new listings and the number of active listings, those are about the same as where they were in June of last year. Obviously, if sales are up and listings stay the same, that might have some upward pressure on pricing, which is probably a good thing if you're a seller, not a great thing if you're a buyer looking to get a deal out there, but these are always balancing acts. And in any market, you will always find good deals and bad deals. That's just normal. If you're also looking at the number of active listings versus new listings so far this year, there's been more new listings than last year, but there's been by about 1.5%. But there's been a decrease in the active listings by about 5%. So part of that is because they've been taken up by increased sales last month. And then part of that might be that people are getting discouraged and they're just taking their house off the market. They're going to sit on the sidelines for a little bit. Thought we'd try it, didn't work. Let's pull it off the market. Maybe they're going to wait till later in the year, or maybe they're going to start already thinking we'll wait till January of next year. Now, as for the average and median sale price, $548,746 for the average sale price last month. That's down 4.3% from the year before, but it is up from the year-to-date number of $523,827. The median price at $490,000 is down 3% from June of last year. And so we're down a little bit for the month, but if you look at the year-to-date numbers, average sale price at $523, now it's at $548. We are up a little bit, and median sale price of $459.9 year-to-date. Median price last month $490. So we are seeing that trend upwards. However, if you look at the average and median sale prices compared to this time last year, or the year-to-date for this time last year, we're down 2.7% on the average and 5.5% on the median. So all of this in a nutshell, it looks like maybe that spring market is just a little bit still holding on to later in the year. We'll see what July brings. Now, July tends to be a little bit slow because we have people going on vacation. Not only are buyers and sellers going on vacation, but realtors are too. Now, if I just want to give you my feelings from the market, from how I've been doing in my business, I've been extremely busy. June was a very, very busy month. It was a busy month for my office, and July is looking like it's going to be just as busy for me, if not busier, which is good. But that might not be indicative of what's going on in the market as a whole. So those are the stats. If you compare to last month, the average sale price was $558 and the median $476. So average was up a little bit, median was down a little bit, but we are still pulling that trend for the year upwards. So that's great. And we'll see what happens in July. But if you have any questions about that, feel free to give me a call. I'd be happy to chat, or leave it in the comments below. Thanks. Have a great day.